Hello, Bhoodev, and thank you for taking the time to speak with me today. Can you please briefly introduce yourself for our viewers?
Yeah, hi Sachin. Thank you for inviting me. Myself, Bhoodev. I am working as a senior research engineer. Currently, I am working in data science domain.
Okay. So, the purpose of this interview is to gain insights from industry professionals like you that on how e-commerce platforms are using AI to enhance their customer experience and the marketing expertise or optimizing their overall business operations. So I'll start with the questions. My first question to you is can you describe a time when you encountered AI features while shopping online, and what platform were you on, and what specific features did you notice?
Yeah, thank you, Sachin. While shopping on platforms like Amazon, I have encountered several AI features, and most personal one is like personalized recommendation system.
Okay.
So these are basically based on my browsing and purchasing history, and these are basically based on the leveraging algorithm to predict others item that I might be interested in.
Okay.
And another notable AI features is like a dynamic search functionality, which suggests a term as first type. And that will basically to improve the efficiency of my search process by anticipating my needs based on popular or recent searches.
Okay. Okay. So, Bhudev, my next question is on a scale of 1 to 5, how much important is it for online stores to utilize AI features to personalize your shopping experience? And 1 on this scale is not at all, and 5 is very much. So, can you please elaborate on this?
Yeah, actually, Sachin, for this, I would rate the importance of this AI as like a 4
Okay.
because nothing is perfect in this world. There is a chance to improve everything. So
Okay.
and personal experience not only make the shopping process more engaging but
Uh-huh.
also more efficient way,
Yeah.
and this will basically help the customer to find the product of their interest very faster.
Uh,
And from a data science perspective, if I'm talking about, these features are also providing valuable data points for continuously improving our algorithm based on like user interactions and their feedbacks.
okay. Nice. My next question to you, Bhudev, is that have you ever felt discouraged or demotivated by some AI features while shopping online? And if so, then can you describe the situation and how it impacted your experience?
Yeah, actually, everything in this world is having some pros and cons. So
Huh.
if you are talking about the AI and the shopping online, so yes, there have been several times when our AI-driven product recommendation felt repetitive kind of and irrelevant, especially when they kept suggesting the same product which I have already purchased
Huh.
or browsed, and it will be decided against my recommendations.
Huh.
So this redundancy can be very frustrating for anybody and makes the shopping experience feel less intelligent than it should be ideally.
Okay. So basically, it is kind of infringing your privacy, we can say like that.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, my next question is, Bhudev, that how helpful do you find this AI powered product recommendations, and do they really influence your purchasing power decisions? And in what way do they influence that?
AI powered recommendation are really helpful for everybody, particularly when they are introduced me to product that I would have not discovered earlier.
Hmm.
And they definitely influence my purchase decisions by just simplify the decision making process. Also, their effectiveness heavily depends on the sophistication of the some underlying algorithms,
Hmm.
which is basically a data decision driven algorithm.
Okay. Okay. So while talking on some few more parameters, I want to highlight in your opinion, how can AI be used to improve search functionality on e-commerce platform? Like as a data engineer, you can give a much bright light on this.
Yeah, actually, AI can significantly enhance search functionality by incorporating natural language processing (NLP) to understand user queries very better way.
Uh,
And they can predict the intent of the user,
okay.
and then they can provide more accurate and relevant results, which
Uh,
actually the user wants.
okay.
And additionally, also AI can optimize search results in a real time based on user interaction during the session, and
Uh,
enhancing the relevancy of the search output, which will really helpful for the customer.
okay. So, Bhudev, what are your thoughts on using AI chatbots for customer service in online stores?
Yeah, this is a really interesting features nowadays, and every company has this AI chatbot features, and it is really a valuable tool for improving customer service by providing immediate response to common queries, and which can enhance the user experience and efficiency.
Mhm.
However, this should be designed to seamlessly escalate more complex issue to human operators without frustrating the customers.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So, Bhudev, would you be comfortable with AI dynamically adjusting the product prices based on factors like demand or your browsing history, and explain why is it so?
For this, actually, there are, definitely there is a pros and cons for this for pricing, and there is always a question. Because dynamic pricing powered by AI, which can be controversial always, but it's really effective if applied transparently.
Uh,
Customers should be informed if prices are being adjusted based on demand and supply game, based on time or personal data.
uh,
And this transparency actually build the trust and helps customers make informed decisions.
uh,
Like, Ola, where you have seen that,
uh,
when there is a rainy time, or, when there is a huge traffic, they will
mm,
charge, but they will definitely tell customer why it will be, very high price is taken by the customer from the customers.
uh,
Yeah.
okay.
So there should be
So,
some transparency.
okay, okay. So, do you really think that it's important for online stores to be transparent enough about how they use AI in their platform?
Yeah, transparency in AI, like how AI should be casual, particularly in if we see here in e-commerce website. Customers have a right to know how their data is being used, especially if it affects their shopping experience or the price they pay.
Hmm.
And a clear communication about AI role can help build trust and acceptance among users.
Hmm. Okay. So, Budit, looking forward, like how do you envision AI playing a role in the future of online shopping? Like how it's going to change the perspective or dynamics of online shopping in coming future?
Yeah, this is very interesting question. Uh, AI will basically likely become more integrated into every aspect of e-commerce, from improved supply chain to virtual try-on technologies, and more supply shopping experiences as well. And AI could also play a significant role in sustainability by optimizing logistics to reduce environmental impact. And if you're talking about this, particularly in the case of Amazon, they are also, in maybe in future, they will use the drones to, for the delivery purposes. So
Hmm.
that is the feature of AI in e-commerce.
Okay, so Bhudev, this is like a very short kind of interview and a very insightful one. But I have a one last question for you, and then I'll wind up this interview. Like, if you, as a data scientist, if you could ever design the perfect AI assistant for online shopping, what functionalities it should have or it would have?
According to me, actually, the perfect AI assistance for online shopping would be, highly personalized and able to understand preferences, and it will dislike deeply. And it would offer a kind of virtual shopping assistant features where the AI could provide style advice, and it will provide some suggest combinations also. Suppose that if you are purchasing bad, then it should be also give you this like other things also as well, which you can use with the band. So these the things which very much important, and it will always remind you for recurring purchase or needed replacement. If suppose that the product is already used, or when you want to throw it, we can, like in case of battery and all, you can recycle also. So we had to think in that way also, where the green GDP role is also coming into the picture. And it will also be transparent about data use, and be able to engage in human like interaction to provide a seamless shopping experiences for the customers. So this is my view on that.
Okay, so somewhat sustainability is the key point with
Yeah.
for you. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah, correct.
Bhoodev, thank you very much, and thank you for giving a very short time of yours for this interview. Thank you. I'll be winding up, and thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Sachin. Thank you.